Okay, well, now it's official. I don't think I'll ever find a way out of this freaking desert. The hovercraft won't start up, and I don't have the foggiest idea why. I've been trying to fix it for 2 days, but it's no use. Apparently, I'm not such a hot engineer when the chips are down. God, it's almost freeing to say that out loud, you know? To stop pretending for a second. Behind this tough facade I've worked so hard to create, you'll find one of the most insecure people in the world. But you already knew that, didn't you? I've never been able to fool you. You knew that this would end up happening, that I would screw it up sooner or later. But you stuck by me. Always trying to warn me. Despite that, I stuck to my crazy plan. Look where that's gotten me. I don't know where to run anymore. What was that? I have to activate the security systems. Damn it! I've lost power. I managed to fix it. I need a few minutes to recharge the power on this. Oh, damn it. This thing's still recording. Joel. I'm just a big phony. I can't keep this up anymore. I should have listened to you. God, if only you were here. I hope you at least understand why I did all of this. Anyway, I gotta get this craft running again and fly out of here. Joel, are you out there?
Elena?
Dear God, Joel! I thought you were dead! I've been trying to make contact with you ever since you left.
I know, but the signal went out just 2 days after leaving the Citadel. I don't know why it's working now that I'm even further away.
Well, the important thing is that you're alive. How are you feeling? Have you found Grace?
I'm all right. I've suffered a few setbacks with the hovercraft, but I've managed to cope. How are you doing? And how's our son?
How do you expect me to be? I'm pregnant and alone while my husband roams through the desert.
I'm sorry, Elena. I truly am. But you know I had to go.
You can't imagine how hard this has been. A part of me had to come to terms with the idea that you'd been hurt. But I never stopped trying anyway. I've been calling you every day at the same time, just in case you answered. I can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
I can't deal with this situation anymore.
Elena, I'm fine. I think I'm on the verge of finding Grace. If I'm not able to, I'll return before you even notice. I promise you, I won't leave you two alone again.
This isn't just about the trip anymore, Joel. You know that these issues are nothing new. We haven't acted like a married couple for a long time. I thought just maybe things might improve with our boy on the way. But I'm giving up on that too.
Elena, of course we're still...
Please, let me finish. During all this time by myself, I've realized who I really am, what I need. And it turns out that that's exactly what was missing. Being by myself. None of this means I don't love you or that I'm not worried about you right now. You know I can't wait for you to return, hopefully in one piece. I can't keep hiding all of this from you, though. Not knowing if we'll get to speak again.
I don't know why we can't discuss this calmly once I get home. We're gonna be fine, Elena. I know that all of this trip business has been very rough on you, but when I get back, I promise you, things will go back to normal.
No, we are not fine. In fact, you're not doing fine at all. Don't you think I can't tell? It's like you're not even here. Your mind has drifted off to a different place, waiting for something that doesn't exist. None of this means I plan on keeping you away from your son or throwing you out of my life. But we must face reality. Just think about it, okay? And we'll talk again once you get back.
Okay. Because I don't know what to say right now. I need to know whether you'll be waiting for me, though.
Take good care of yourself out there, Joel.
I will. I've been trying to avoid the question this whole time. Why did I do this? What led me to set off on this madman's journey? Finding Grace, obviously. But there's a part of me that won't quite believe that. It feels like there's something more to it. That I needed to escape, to start over. But at what cost? Grace probably isn't even out here. It would be better for me to try and accept it. I'm going to end up alone. Although, who knows? That may be what I've been needing for a long time.
Another sleepless night, another bottle of wine. Talking to myself again, as if I didn't seem crazy enough already. Oh man. It's funny how lost you can start to feel. So much that even after fulfilling your biggest dreams, you still feel like you're empty inside. I guess what helps us keep moving forward is the pursuit of some unachievable goal. Gives us a reason to live. But when you reach it, it somehow becomes worthless. And you need something else. Maybe it's not what you truly wanted after all. I feel silly. I don't know how I could have made it this far. God, he doesn't deserve this. Paying for my mistakes. I never should have sent it. What a stupid decision. The hell was I thinking? On the other hand, however, I don't think he's that daring. I mean, he's never been a risk taker, right? Who's out there?
It's me, Joel!
Joel? I can't believe it! You came!
You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. I'm tougher than you thought.
What happened, Grace? You vanished without a trace from one day to the next. And suddenly your hovercraft shows up at the Citadel with no one on board? Damn it, we thought something had happened to you.
Well, I'm fine, can't you see? You could cheer up about it.
I'm totally cheery. But where are you? Why don't you come here so we can talk face to face?
I'm out looking for some minerals I need. The alarm went off in my communication device saying someone had entered the camp. That's why I called.
This place just looks amazing. How long have you been here?
It's hard to say. Time seems to pass at a different pace here.
And in all that time, I guess you never got a chance to make contact with the Citadel. You know, to say you were okay and all that?
Joel, things aren't as simple as they seem. Finding a good signal out here is sheer madness.
Of course. I'm sure it's far easier to design an alarm system than an antenna.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know, Grace. I don't know. You're doing fine, but didn't bother to inform anyone. Suddenly, the hovercraft appears at the Citadel. There's something fishy going on here.
Hang on, Joel. I'm on my way over. We'll talk about this in a minute, okay?
No, tell me what's going on, or I'm taking off.
Joel, calm down, okay?
Don't tell me you sent the hovercraft on purpose just to lure me out here.
I didn't force you to come. You know me. You know I can manage on my own. I didn't need you to rescue me. If you really thought I was dead, would you have risked your life to look for me? Why are you actually here?
I just knew it. How could I be so stupid?
Hey, you know you needed this more than I did. No matter what you say, you weren't happy back at the Citadel. You needed a change.
Don't you think you could have spoken with me about this first?
If I had asked, would you have come?
At least you could have tried.
You wouldn't have listened. Or have you forgotten what you told me the last time we spoke? Saying I should give up on all this, that I was just being childish, that I should grow up and settle down. Well, look at everything I've accomplished.
Is that what this is about? Trying to show me I was wrong? Fine, you win.
This whole experience, the trip, I've had a lot of time to think about what I want and who I want to share it with. Ever since my parents passed away, you were the only person who stuck by my side. You've been like a brother, my best friend. Look, at first I didn't want to admit it. But losing our relationship was one of the reasons I ran away from the Citadel. I needed to fight back somehow, even if it seemed like sheer madness, to recover what we had back in the day. I feel like you're searching for the same thing, in a certain way.
I don't know.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I also realized something during this trip. It became clear that I'm always living in someone else's shadow. That I've been out of touch with myself for years now. I have ignored who I am. You may be right about me needing all this, but I'm sick of you making all of my decisions for me, of you thinking you're entitled to toy with me like I'm just your little puppet. You've been doing this our entire lives, Grace. I am my own person.
I know.
This has nothing to do with my feelings towards you, or towards Elena. It only has to do with me, which is why I've decided to go back home and be with my son. Because I want to spend my time with him. I know being here means a lot to you. And that you've made a huge effort. Now is not exactly an easy time for you to go back home. I get that. But if you want to stay near me, you can't keep isolating yourself from the rest of the world.
You may be right. But I need to stay here. Even if it means losing you.
Is that all?
Maybe. I'm really sorry for putting you in danger. None of this was some evil plan that I cooked up, believe me. I made some rash decisions in a moment of weakness. But I should also stick to my own path. I finally managed to build my own home. A place where I belong. I can't sacrifice that so easily. Knowing that I'm still someone important to you, well, I guess that's enough for the time being. And believe me, I haven't ruled out going home. Someday.
In other words, I should just go? Despite everything? You're not even going to come here and say goodbye.
I think that would only make matters worse.
I get it. Anyway, back to your smashed up ship.
Right now it belongs to you more than it does to me. Joel, the pilot of the Sands. Who would have thought? I'm so proud of you, you know. Be careful out there.
Okay. You too, Grace.
Never was such an easy thing to free you out into the space when you left me. Couldn't even breathe, but I can't give up. I can't give up. My heart was knocking at your door. Loneliness took me to the floor, and what is love? What is home? We will never feel each other the same. We will never hold each other in